Okay, so like I just need to. It's insane. So like especially of late, right? I've been so yeah, you can actually say struggling, or I haven't. Okay, I haven't really been getting that much word in me like through actual Bible reading. So like I haven't actually been reading the Bible. And today, as I was driving like from the Gizzards competition back to the office, I just, like it was quite cloudy and it was rainy here in Cape Town and all this stuff, whatever. And I just thought to myself, as soon as I saw the rain, I thought, oh my gosh, I don't have an umbrella. And, like I just started having this conversation with Holy Spirit, and He was like, the thing is, when you see the weather, you dress appropriately. Like you respond appropriately. So when it's raining, you take an umbrella. You wear a hoodie. You put long pants on or long clothes on, whatever. When it's summer, then you'll wear a t-shirt. You won't necessarily wear your biggest jacket. When you want to go to the beach, you take your costume with you. When you want to go skiing, you put like heavy clothes on. When you whatever it is that you want to do, depending on where you want to go and what the weather is like, you dress accordingly. Like you dress appropriately, and you dress yeah, appropriately, I guess is the right word. Anyway, and then he guys, then he says to me, okay, but now, so this is why, like, I want you to be like conscious of your word intake, because depending on where you want to go to, like you have to dress appropriately. It's exactly the same in the spirit. So we kind of said to me like, okay, cool. If I want to go to the beach, I'll take my swimming costume. I'll make sure I have a towel. Hopefully there's a shower there, because the sand, it's a problem. But we do all these things in the physical, but then we don't look at our spiritual journeys the same. And like Holy Spirit just asked me this afternoon, like, why? Fine, I understand that there's days when you wake up and you don't feel like you want to read the Bible, or you don't feel like necessarily that you want to pray. But it's not about necessarily what you feel like. Like if it's raining and you wear shorts and a t-shirt, like you are going to get cold. Like if you are happy with the consequence of getting cold, then that's fine. Like that's up to you. But if you're not happy with the consequence of getting cold, regardless of whether or not you wanted to wear shorts that day, you will wear something warm. And yeah, so I guess today's encouragement is really just around like dressing appropriately. So like decide for yourself, like where do you want to be in the spirit? Where do you see yourself going? Like where do you want to go? What is the current temperature of your life looking like? So if you find yourself like in a fiery season, and things are just seem like it feels like the earth is falling from underneath you, like regardless of how you feel that day, it means for you to be dressed appropriately, you need to be spending time in prayer. You need to be getting word in, because you want to stay connected to God. You want to stay connected to who He is and how He is, and you don't want to forget that. Like you don't want to let the rain make you wet, and then you're kind of stuck with the consequences of it. If you find yourself in a great place spiritually, like you're really enjoying it, and it kind of feels like summer for you, then enjoy it. Like go to the beach, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not spending time in word, you're not spending time in prayer, but it's, you'll find that it's a different type of prayer, or it's a different type of reading. Like there's times in my life where I read the Bible, and I'm reading the stories, because I just want to get the stories in. So I'll just be reading the stories. There's other times where I'm reading about a person, like a very good friend of mine. He has this obsession with Peter, but even him, like I mean, when he talks about Peter, sometimes it just makes me want to go back and just read about Peter, just follow this guy's life and see, okay, well, why was he actually like so crazy? Other people will say, okay, then let's find a woman in the Bible and let's just get encouragement just specifically from her story. Sometimes you read topical, you're kind of just like, okay, I'm really struggling, let's say, with healing. When you go and you look up scriptures of healing, and so you spend time, because it means even when you're praying, you're praying, understanding that where you are, your temperature, the weather outside is that's conducive to healing. You want to cultivate like that atmosphere. You don't just get to walk outside in shorts and decide, okay, well, because I want to wear shorts today, the weather must kind of deal with who I am, and how I feel today. So yeah, so anyway, so that was really my kind of moment lesson for the moment or whatever today. And I really just thought to share that with you guys, because it's encouraged me, and it's got me excited again, that yes, there's things that we do in our relationship with God that we don't necessarily feel like doing, or we're not necessarily having fun doing, but because weather dictates or because of the destination that we want to go to. Like if you want to find yourself in a place where you've got an intimate relationship with God and you're just like crazy about who he is and how he is, and just like just enjoy him and his presence, you can't think you get to that place without word intake, without prayer, because without worship. Without worship, because those are the tools, those are the clothes that we put on. That's the stuff that we make sure that we put in our bag, because we know that's where we're going, or that's where we want to go. Yeah, so be encouraged. I can enjoy your weekend, guys. I mean, it's one of those things, just like dress appropriately for where you want to go, the same way you did in the natural. Keep it real in the spiritual. Okay, shop, yay!